Greetings, children. Welcome to the online classes. This is Aishwarya. Please like and subscribe the channel for the further updated videos. The following video is for class 6, subject General Science, chapter 6, Changes Around Us, part 1. If you have the textbook, please refer page number 46. So to begin with, what a fun would it be if you suddenly get a magical power to change things around you, right? What if suddenly, all of a sudden, one day when you wake up, you realize you're having magical powers to change the things around you? What are the things you would change, you would want to change? What are the things that you would want to change? Like you would want to go back to school, right? Something like that. You want to change so many things, right? So we do not have any magical powers, of course, right? We do not have any magical powers to change the things, like grow up sooner, or any kind of wishes that you have. We don't have any magical powers to change that, but we can still change a few things around us, perhaps many things. Okay. uh, we might not be having magical powers to change things around us. Okay, that is what has happened. We cannot change it, but we have the capacity to um, but we have the to see, to watch the things that are changing around us. Now, can you list a few things that you can change around you with no magic involved, without having any magic? What are the things that you can change around you? So, mainly changes are taking place around us on their own. Okay, even if you do something or you don't do something, the changes are continuously happening. You don't have to do something for it to happen. Okay, so what are those kind of changes which just happens on its own and it is not dependent on you? In the fields, the crops change from time to time, right? When you plant small seeds in the saplings in the field, they grow up in time and they give us yield. The change of the growing up happens on its own, right? You don't have to uh, do anything. It just grows on its own. So in the field, crops change from time to time. Then sometimes leaves fall from the tree, change color and dry out. Now the dry leaves, they fall from the tree, right? They have to give place for the new leaves to form. So the dry leaves from the tree just weather off, or it just falls off. Okay. Then the flower blooms and withers away. Withers means it drops back. Okay. Now the flower, it will be in a bud. It blooms out in one day and then it withers away. That means it falls off from the uh, plant. So these are the different kind of changes that happens around you, which doesn't require you. Okay. Are any changes happening in your body? In your body, are there any changes happening? Yes, right? Your nails grow, your hair grows, you grow taller, and your weight increases as you grow. Isn't it? Your nails, you can't stop your nails from growing. You can trim them, you can keep it at a certain size, but you cannot stop them from growing. Your hair grows, and you don't have to stop the hair from growing, right? You grow taller. Like last year you were shorter than what you are now, and next year you will be taller than what you are now. Then your weight also increases as you keep growing, right? Yes. Did you realize earlier that so many changes are taking place around you all the time, right? There's so many changes that are happening around you which we haven't observed. Can some changes be grouped together? Now, why do we have to group some changes? Just to know them better. Okay. How can we group various changes? It might help if we find some similarities between them. So we have first activity from 6.1. Can all changes always be reversed? Here is a small set of activities you have to do where you will understand what is the point of the activity. Okay, so the first activity is take a balloon and blow it. Okay, you have to take a balloon, blow it. Take care that it does not burst, so that the balloon does not burst. The shape and the size of the balloons have changed. Now let the air escape from the balloon. Okay, now after blowing the balloon, you just let the balloon lose all the air from it. Okay, you have seen there is a change in the size. When you blew the balloon, it grew bigger. Then after that, when you remove the air from the balloon, it become smaller. Second activity is take a piece of paper and fold it as shown here in the picture. Okay, you have changed the sheet of the paper into a toy aeroplane. You all might have done, right? Toy aeroplanes. Now uh, you may have lot of fun in flying this plane. You know how to fly this plane also. You will have lot of fun flying this plane. Once you are tired of it, unfold the paper again. Okay, unfolding means after playing with it, don't throw away the paper. Keep the paper. You need it till the end. Okay, till you understand this part of the chapter. So keep that paper with you only. Unfold it and keep it. Then what third activity is, take some dough and make a ball. Dough means your chapati dough or your wheat dough. Wheat flour when you mix it with water and make it a dough. Take some dough and make it a ball. Try to roll it out a roti. Okay, you have to try to make it a roti. Maybe you are not happy with its shape and wish to change it back into a ball of dough again. Okay, what do? You just have to bring it back and close it. Now, think about the three changes you observed in activity 1, 2, and 3. What do they have in common? Now you try to answer these questions. Was it possible to get the balloon back to its original shape? First, when you brought it, it was in a shape, right? Was it possible to bring it back to that shape? Was the size of the paper same as before and after making the aeroplane? Was it possible to get back the ball of dove again? Right? Now, if you are able to answer this, what do you conclude? In each of the three activities, is it possible to get back the material with which we started our activity? If your answer is yes, it means that the changes occurring in these activities can be reversed. Okay, after folding the paper, you can unfold it. After making the chapati from the dough, you can make it back into uh, a ball of dough. Then the balloon, after you remove the air from the balloon, it does come back to the previous shape. Now let us repeat the same activity with a little difference. Next we are going to do the same three activities, little different. Okay, so now let us repeat the same activities with a difference. First activity was you just blew a balloon and removed the air from it, right? So now the activity 4 is take a small balloon which you used in activity 1, the same balloon. Blow it to the full size and tie its mouth with a string tightly. Okay, you know how to tie it, right? You just tie. Prick it with a pointed tip of your pencil or a pin. You can use a small pencil or pen. Oops, it burst. What happened? It burst, right? Yes. Now in activity 5, what did you do in activity 2? You folded a paper into a toy aeroplane, right? Now take the same piece of paper which you used in activity 2. Draw an aeroplane on it and cut along its outline. Now what happened? You have an aeroplane in your hand, paper aeroplane in the hand. Next is activity 6. Roll out a roti from the ball of the dough again and bake it on tawa. That is, make chapati or you just make a bread like this. Okay. So these, now you understood the difference between all the first three activities and the second three activities, right? Suppose you are asked the same three questions which you answered after activity 3. After activity 3, we asked you three questions. Was it possible to get the balloon back to its original shape and size? Was the size of the paper same as before and after making the aeroplane? Was it possible to get back the ball of dove again? Your answers are different from what it was before, right? We see that the changes which have occurred in activity 4, 5 and 6 cannot be reversed. Okay, you use a pencil and an eraser with a repeated use. Their shape and size changes. Can we reverse this change? You think you think you can grow back the pencil? You can buy a new pencil, but you can't grow back the pencil, right? Nah. You must have seen a potter working on a wheel. He shapes the lump of clay into a pot. Can this change be reversed? He then bakes the pot in an oven. Now, can this change be reversed? This is all certain things that you need to think. So there are things which can be changed and reversed, and there are things which can be changed and cannot be reversed. I hope you have understood the video. Stay at home, stay safe, take care of yourself, keep learning. Please read the textbook every day, at least uh, one page every day. Understood? Thank you, children.